actually. I think we're good. For it. Okay. Yep. File is. Why? For some reason. There we go. It's like for some reason I couldn't actually get the window active. Mappings. I don't think there's anything out of the ordinary. Yeah. Control and shift. Space is like the 2-inch jump. That's possible. Like almost non-existent. Right mouse and left mouse is, yeah, aim and fire. That's right, and I could do that with pitchfork, I think, too. I think right mouse is pull the pitchfork back, and then left mouse is thrust it, I think is what it was. I don't remember for sure, but I think it was. Okay. Music a little bit down so when voices speak, you can hear it more easily. Wait a little bit, give, again, some people a chance to get in the stream if they're going to. I obviously have no idea how difficult this will or won't be. A lot of games I go into, I don't know. Sometimes I have a little bit of an idea, but it depends. This is not one of those where I have a thought on it. Okay, I don't want to wait too long. We'll go ahead and start, I think. It's nighttime now, so that's fun. We'll see how well or poorly I can do with this. I don't even know what the enemies are going to be like. I have no conception about that, so... I think they look like haystacks, as at least some of them do, and that's about all I know. Hey, Faux Fox, welcome. Not sure if you can make it or not. If you can, great. If not, that's fine too, of course. R-cycle big equipment, yeah. So this, I can do this to attack. That's the only weapon I have. So I really don't have much in terms of options. But we are just about, it's nighttime now. Doing well. How are you doing? So let me really briefly summarize where we left off. So did you watch this when I streamed it on Halloween last year, or did you miss that part of the stream? Obviously, I assume there's at least some of the stream you did not see because you have to sleep and stuff. But so depending on what you saw or didn't see, I can fill you in on some stuff. I'll try to keep it brief, no more than 2 or 3 minutes, I hope. Okay, well, let me just give you as much as I can a fairly basic summary of things. So I don't remember if we were born in this village or if we just have our grandfather, but our grandfather lived in this village, and he had, I believe he had, I think he moved away for a time and then came back. Anyway, he owned a barn way up on top, and there was a fire and he died in the fire. But when we looked to find his grave, he wasn't in his grave. His body, his burned body, was still in the barn that had burned down. I mean, it's cartoon style, so it's not like overly graphic, but you could tell it was supposed to be a person. So we wandered around trying to do different things. We found his house and were able to get inside his house, and we did some things looking around there and got a few more clues about some, like just a little bit of backstory of some of the stuff that had been happening. We wandered through the village during the daytime, and there were a bunch of hay stacks, like not the piles that we tend to have in America, but they're like the stacked up hay with like some kind of spreading from the top, like kind of like this. And we found several of those throughout different areas. And there were some places like some barns and stuff where there's some hay. And we actually have a mechanic. We can duck down inside of the hay and hide in the hay, apparently. So we might need to do that at some point, depending. I'm not sure. We do also have a cigarette lighter. So we can, at least in a couple places, we had a prompt where we could light hay on fire. Didn't do that, but that was a possibility. So we'll have to see if we end up using that. Obviously, we don't want to light the hay on fire when we're hiding in it. That would probably be a bad idea, I would assume. And while we were wandering around getting different clues about different things, we found out about what seems to be like some kind of a curse or something going like in this village area. We're up, so I don't know if it's supposed to be set in exactly the same place, but this game was made by by Swiss developers. So in Switzerland. So this probably takes place up in the Alps or something similar, or at least some of the highlands in Switzerland. Okay. So you do remember the hay, so that's good. Anyway, so while we're wandering around town trying to piece different things together and, whatever, we ended up finding or seeing a little girl up on top of a cliff above us where we could not get up there. We could not access that. And so we saw her up there. We called out to her. She moved away, but then like a shadow basically kind of came and turned and pointed us to the cemetery. And so we went to the cemetery because we weren't able to get in at first. And we found that the key had been hidden behind some like leaves put up on this thing or whatever. So we moved the leaves, got the key, were able to get inside. That's how we figured out or found out that his grave was empty. So then we went to the church and we talked to the priest, and he said, yeah, I can't, I don't feel comfortable really talking about this. He said, but here, take this. And he gave us, I don't remember, something. And he said, go to your grandfather's house and light. Oh, he gave us a candle. That's what it was. He goes, go to your grandfather's house, light a candle, and put it in the window, and say a prayer to, I don't know if it was God, like Christian God. It was, but basically say a prayer to like a patron saint or something like that. Anyway, and for your grandfather's soul and everything like that, and then he went down below and he like kind of closed the door. And in all of that, from the time we talked to the little girl up on the cliff all the way through past talking to the priest, it went from day to night. So now it's basically not dusk. It's not actual night. Or maybe it's just after dusk. Anyway, it's basically dark though, as you can see. Not daytime anymore. So we're supposed to try to get back to grandfather's house, but there is a bit of a problem, which is that this area here, at least during the day, I assume it's the same at night, but during the day, this was fairly, I guess, foggy. It was kind of like there was like this cloud in this lower area, so it was harder to see stuff. So we're going to try to leave, or to get through that, because our grandfather's house is up above that. So we have to get through that, past that, out of there, and sneak up past the road and across the road to where the grandfather's house is. It's not all the way on the other side of the map would be way over where the barn was, where we found him burned to death. But his house is like halfway, or maybe, yeah, it's about probably, I guess, maybe halfway of the total map across. So we still have a ways to go to get to his house. And who knows, now that it's nighttime, there very easily could be danger around somewhere. I don't know that there is, but there could be. The little girl did not actually say anything. We called out to her. She did not really respond. She kind of noticed us, and then she was way up on the cliff, so we could just see kind of her face looking over the cliffside. We talked to her, and her face kind of disappeared behind the cliff. Actually, no. She pointed in the direction of the cemetery, and then her face disappeared behind the cliff edge, and then the shadow came. And we've not seen the girl since. So she didn't actually tell us anything. She just kind of told us where the grave was by pointing. So here we are, and hopefully we don't die, but I obviously have no idea. So just going to go like this. Crouch. And hopefully, this is still kind of fast given that we're crouching. Looks like we're moving awfully quickly. Uh-oh. I do not like that. So what actually has happened, I wonder? This does not seem good. Okay, just it gives me another pitchfork, doesn't really. Definitely do not think I like that. Some things frighten you. Fear can slow you down or even paralyze you. Yeah, so we see one of the enemies or something wandering there in the distance. Okay, so that stopped burning. But we have at least a couple of enemies. There's one up on the top and there's one wandering up that path. That's bad for us, obviously. I don't see any others down here. So it could be just those two, but I really don't know. I can't tell. I don't know if that's actually light supposed to be coming out of their eyes so that they can kind of alert people better, like almost like a spotlight on us, or if that's supposed to be just showing us what they can see, like their current line of sight. I'm really not sure. Yeah. Oh! What? I definitely don't like. And that thing is right at our uncle's place. Uncle's house. And there's another one there, too. Shoot. How can I... Okay. Oh, no! Ah, no. E. E. No, 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 no. Close the door. Close the door. Uh... Why? Why can I not close that? Okay, there we go. I need... Where's my fire? Or maybe I set it first. Did you say this one or the other one? I don't remember which one I was supposed to use. Crap. Must be this one, right? Yeah, it's got to be this one, I think. Candle. Here we go. Okay. Any more I'm supposed to be doing, or is that it? I really don't know. Should make sure that Grandpa's baptismal candle is placed correctly. Save more pictures in here than just decoration. Oh. I have to place it correctly? Oh, I have to look and see. Crud. Okay. As long as something didn't come inside. I have no idea if they can come in or not. Very possible they can. Let's see. Not. Okay. It's the other way? Maybe it's the other way. I don't remember where the pictures are. If they're... Whoops. If they're... That's the kitchen, so they're not pictures there. Is it here? Might be here. This. Showing night slaying. Okay. And love the slaying and the slopes of Mundaun. Okay, but that's not telling us anything about baptismal, like baptismal candle placement. Okay. Apparently I got damaged a couple of times outside, so that's not great. His unit in the war. Banner shows the sun. Person on the far left doesn't look like a soldier. Yeah, I think that's a thing for another time to look at. Grandpa's house. Candlelight come from the bedroom window. Okay. Which one is it? Middle one, I think, is what we want. Okay. So not the left one, we want the middle. Let me, just in case, let me do this. I don't know if anything's going to come inside, and if so, from what window or anything. Okay, let me grab the back. Do that. And there. Whoops, E. There we go. Oops, hang on. Let me open this. Close that. Okay. Okay, now what? Difficulty of enemy and couch can be adjusted in the settings, yeah. Okay. Is this just hiding, or what is this doing? Werkel. Grandpa used to put it in his chest before he went to sleep. Okay. Fend off evil spirits. So we'll do that, I guess. It's gonna be a jump scare? I don't know. I hope I can help you find peace, Grandpa. Okay, I think we just passed. I think, unless something wakes up in the middle, I think we just passed the first night. Got hurt a couple of times. I didn't see anything hit us, though, so I wonder if it was just our fear basically overcoming us a couple of times, or if we actually took damage. I'm not sure. Okay, so they're just cooking something real quick. Okay. Cooking hot dog meat in the toaster oven. Black on the outside with mustard. I don't like charcoal flavor at all, so I don't actually like black on the outside, but that's okay. I do like hot dogs, and I think they still probably taste great, despite the fact that they maybe are black on the outside. So I think it's probably fine. I probably would still like them. I just am not a fan specifically of... where? That? There we go. Nah. But it's not hot dog specifically even for me. It's just generally the whole idea of that. Oh. Hello. Can I do this? No, I still can't. Okay. So I can't do that way. Can I go from here? Yeah, it's a young lady. Watch out behind you. Fine little girl outside. Okay. No, that's great. So those things are still running around. Fantastic. No idea where the girl is either. Ah, okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, I mean, if you cook it a certain way, it could obviously be fine. I don't know, like, what the plan for cooking stuff or whatever is, like, as far as how long you're supposed to do it and stuff. So, but... Second day. Hi. Or are you going to lead me to the girl? I'd like to avoid encountering baddies, but I think I'm supposed to follow you overall. That's the general idea. Okay. It was a dark and stormy night, full of danger and treachery. Horrible things. There, I think. Are you trying to tell me something? Can't you talk? So she... Something. Hey, buddy. Hey, cute goat. Thanks for showing me where she is. Let's just look at this. Some items can't be used from the inventory. Yeah. See, these are the nightmare creatures, the hay things or whatever they are. Ooh. I think we might be the grandpa now. and what he encountered. Whatever time. Looks like he's sleeping it off. Beautiful snow white goat. What a strange black pattern it has on its head. Its grandpa is a young man. This must be during the war. Now he's going out. Nothing there. Okay. So she is in this vision or something, this memory or whatever it is we have. The fact that her amulet or whatever is glowing, does that mean I need to go over here? Go up this way? Is that what that means? What if I go one of these other ways? Is there anything important over here at all? Cannot even go that way. So probably for storytelling, we're probably just going the one way. Let me just double check. See if there's anything else on the sides. Doesn't seem like it's going to have us go anyway except up, yeah. Okay. I'll just go the way you have this stuff heading, which means I probably want to be about here. Going up. Yep. More. Another lantern and more boards. I'm sure that's really all that is, right? The fact that her amulet is glowing is just saying follow the lanterns. I was looking, there's something over here. I thought there was another lantern over here. Is there not? No. I know that the boards were going a different direction. But I thought I saw to the side. I must have just seen this black of snow and thought it was boards or something from a distance. Not this way, I don't think. That seems to be incorrect. So that just led into basically cliffside. Not sure. I guess I go up this. Yeah. Here we go. What is this over here? Whoops. Do I need to go this way? Oh, I wonder if this is a chimney of a snowed, like a house that got covered in an avalanche or whatever. Jeremiah, it's in the hands of the Lord now. Okay. And that was, so this is the priest we talked to, but obviously way younger. Getting ready for an attack, it looks like. As expected, our dear Corporal Walther is drunk. HR, any minute now they'll attack. Have a look over the ridge. It's a whole army getting into position to attack. keep letting it zoom in until something happens? I'm not sure. Doesn't seem like anything's progressing. Let's see if... Have I told you, HR? My wife is with child again. I guess it doesn't matter now. It's over. Everything does not have to be lost, my friends. There's always a way. Wouldn't you agree? Ah, okay. Seems bad. So I don't know how many of them survived. Clearly our grandfather did and Jeremiah's did. Both of them at least lived farther because until recently the grandfather was alive and the priest is still alive, as far as we know at least. I'm gonna go outside. What is with our left hand? Looks all kinds of like burned or something. It's the goat from the dream. Or at least the head of it. Can't really analyze the drawings or anything. Okay. Well. Okay. The painter. You see the left hand? Looks like all burned and stuff. I don't know. What is my objective now? Do I even have one? I don't even know. No. How do I... Tab? No. Space? No. I don't know. That doesn't tell me my objective. It just says stuff. So I don't actually know what my objective is. I thought... Let's see. I thought there was a way to bring that up. Mappings. Let's see. Lantern J journal. That's probably the one. J. We don't have anything else right now except for this optional find tobacco for the pipe. But find the little girl outside we did, and we've not done anything else. I don't know what that means. Do we just wait in here? Okay, I don't know. I don't even know. Technically, I don't even know where we are to know. Okay, let me. I guess just run. I really don't know what we're supposed to do here. Okay. Should take shelter underneath big trees in the graveyard. Where the graveyard's over there? Okay. E. There is light in the graveyard. Am I supposed to... Maybe I'm supposed to look at that now? Jeremiah, who's there? I saw you in the war. Found something. Let's do that first. I saw you in the war. I had a vision. I saw you in the war. Did Florina show you? She always was a peculiar child. Those were dark times. And dark times are upon us again. Dark times? Did you see my chapel? It has been defiled. I have no idea how he could have ever passed the threshold and entered it. Old man. I saw an old man appear in my vision of the war. Who is he? He has appeared throughout history in times of despair. And it seems he is back amongst us once again. I found something. Yep, this. He says gasp, but he says words in German. Okay, I guess. This goat's head was placed on the altar. Allegria's head! Allegria? Who is that? Corporal Walther's most prized goat. You must bring the head to Walther. He can tell you more if he so chooses. Walther? Who's Corporal Walther? A fellow soldier of ours back in the war. Our corporal, actually, although he wasn't much of a leader. Florina, the little girl, is his niece. Where is Walther? Where can I find him? I haven't seen him for many, many years. Your grandfather used to visit him in his bunker. He brought him supplies. You should do the same if you want to speak to him. He's always been a drunken eccentric, and the war made him worse. Where is the bunker? You have to follow the street up the mountain. It's too far to walk, so I suggest you take Florina's Mouvelle. Supply. What are these supplies Grandpa brought him? Okay, I think I know the Mouvelle they're talking about. I'm trying to remember where it is. There are a couple of different barns where it could be. I think I know where it is. I think it's where Florina was, by that little fountain where there was the water. Kind of like a trough, but anyway, that box that had the water in it. So she was there. There's a barn right by that. I think that might be where that is. I can't remember for sure, but it's there. Or there's another barn I can think of. One of those two should have the Mouvelle, which is like a truck, a big truck designed for going around in the mountains, apparently. What are these supplies Grandpa brought him? Florina gave me this key for safekeeping. Maybe you can find out more in his study. Here you go. Goodbye, Father. The Lord be with you. Okay. So to investigate Grandpa's study. Crap. I'm going to have to go back through there again as well. That's unfortunate. Alright, well. We'll go. I'm going to close this. I don't think it'll do anything, but just in case, so the father, whoops, maybe can be safer. Maybe I can't close it. I don't know. There we go. I don't think it'll help him. If they really want to get in, they probably can. If they got in his chapel and it's supposed to be off limits, seems like they probably will just get in anyway if they want to, but... Yeah. I don't know that I'm going to even use this, but I'm going to do this just in case. This actually might, though, remove my stealth ability. I think I'll pull it out if it looks like they're going to get closer to me. Looks like those hay monsters or whatever they actually are wandering about in the daytime now too, not just last night. So Yeah, all of that hay that had been up over there, over that direction, right? All there, that is gone now. It all burned away. So, yeah. Seems like bad news to me. Let's see if I get through here without too much trouble. Yeah, okay. There's this lower barn here, which, you know, this right here, it's not actually got a truck in it. It was just hay. And I can't remember. There was maybe a table in there as well, but there wasn't much. When at least the previous day when I looked in there. So day one before the monsters all showed up. Okay. Yeah, this is a bit tense, right? Because since those show up in the daytime as well as the nighttime, I really have no idea what to expect in terms of an encounter. Yeah, and there's no truck there. So I think it's this other one, which is basically, I think, from here. So from here, if I go down that way some, I think there's a barn there. I think that's where the... No. No, the Mouvelle is up above. So that's grandfather's place. We go up around and up there. Up on top of that, I think, is where the Mouvelle will be. Yeah. Crazy, right? And it all rolled in. It was earlier just down below there, but now it's everywhere. Which obviously makes it, you know, easier to see if something is moving about or approaching, perhaps, right? So it's fine. It's actually fine. I promise it's not a big deal at all. Yeah. Yep. How now? Why is the door open? Oh, because I went and visited her and I didn't close it. I hope that doesn't mean something came inside. I hope not. Find out, I guess. Yeah, this is a Mouvelle. Amhang Daheim. The Mouvelle is a truck, but it's missing from there. Like the picture of it is. Where's his study? Oh, yeah, it's upstairs. I think, yep. Okay, let's go normal speed now. Oh, hi. Hi, Florina. So she was just waiting in here for us. Very good. Very nice. Yep. She's super helpful. She's like, I'll just like show you where you need to go and wait for you and stuff. I hope that doesn't mean that because she's like a kind, seems to be a kind girl, but she's, you know, considerably younger than we're supposed to be. Hopefully that doesn't mean she's like defenseless against the enemies and she'll end up... I really hope she doesn't end up dying. That would suck. Trying to help us out, but she ends up dying anyway. That would not be cool. This picture gave me nightmares as a child. Grandpa never took me with him to the beekeepers up near the Alp. But their honey is the best I could have ever tasted, or that I've ever tasted. That's the scent. That's all the picture. So nothing with these pots or anything. Although it does kind of look like there's a... It does kind of look like there's a pestle in there, but these aren't like neither of these is a mortar. They're just normal clay pots. So I'm not sure. Turn that on. Nothing with that. Okay. Note. Hey, tobacco. I can now. Haha. Excellent. Okay. So now we go here. Find tobacco for the pipe. Optional. And I just got it. Perfect. I couldn't find the tobacco anywhere before now. So we weren't able to get into this room. So she's dead. It could be. It could be a Sixth Sense kind of a thing. You never know. Yeah. Definitely possible. Okay, we got Per Walther. So for Walther. Meldevules, Florina, Thane, Vinas. I can't understand that. Let's see. Okay. Honey. So Florina is providing honey. Hay is provided for the goats. And schnapps. Next to schnapps, I can make out an erased word. Bathroom. Whoops. Okay. Okay. So we need to find honey. Find schnapps in the bathroom, I guess. And gather hay with the Mouvel. Oh. I like that they give the stuff in parentheses so you have an idea of how you're supposed to accomplish it. Like with the hay, I'd be like, okay, I have my pitchfork, but what do I do with that, right? But, oh, that's just for the drawer again? I don't need that. I thought maybe it was something on the side of the desk here. But I guess not. Feel something stirring on the summit. Please, Lord, let me be wrong. Okay. Yep. Can't do anything with that, so I guess that's going to stay like it is. Yeah, okay. So I guess just this. It doesn't work. I should check the batteries. One battery is missing. I have a battery right here. There you go. There you go, buddy. Gathered a whole bunch of stuff the first day, so obviously at some point that'll run out though, and I'll stop being able to just use something that I already have in my inventory. So the Mouvel truck is going to go through, I guess, from the barn. I'll pick up the hay in the barn, and then I take it to the tunnel, and then back through, I guess. Not totally sure if that's what it's trying to say, but I think so. Excuse me. Yeah, the honey, it's going to be because the honey is, he was saying the honey was up in the high Alps. So we might need to go up there to get honey, depending. No, but she doesn't even want to say anything. She's just hanging out. She's like, bruh, do I have to do everything for you? I don't think so. Schnapps. Where are schnapps? Okay. But I don't see. This is the bathroom. Where are the schnapps? What? Why did it sound like tiles breaking or something? There's us. That's what we look like. Oh. And those tiles behind us? There we go. We got through. Interesting. I figured if we only see it in the mirror, if we turn around, it might go away. So we had to back up. That worked out. Okay. So that's schnapps. Is there anything else in here we might want? Looks like just empty bottles. Yeah, I don't think there's anything more. That was, yeah, schnapps. Yeah, schnapps is liquor. Yep. Yeah, yeah, that was cool. I like that. Very interesting. That was pretty cool. I like it. He had this surprised expression, but for a second I thought he was maybe getting scared, like some monster was going to attack him or something. But that did not turn out to be the case. Okay, we need to get the Mouvel and the hay. And we need to get honey, which can be in the Alps. So basically, I think the next step really is to get the Mouvel truck. Which is what? Going to be up on the hill up here. Not a big fan of you, bruh. This being around makes me nervous. Because that's what those guys looked like. What the crap? No. So it's not this. It's definitely not this barn. Even though there was a Mouvel sign on it. Yeah, see this E? So I could light this on fire potentially. But I don't think I want to do that. So it must be the barn that was south of me some. Like I had thought. Or like I had initially thought. But then I thought, well, but it's her family's van, right? And she led us up there, but I guess not. So down here. Another one of those over there. And I don't even know if those are the only enemies, right? They're the only enemies we've seen so far. But if what's normally an inanimate object, pile of hay, can be an enemy, yikes forever. All right, so here's this. Let me see. Let me look again. So we need to get that. So I go up to her bar or up to the barn up there and gather hay, I guess. I'm not sure. What is there hay from down below here I'm supposed to gather as well? I don't actually know. Now there's no hay down below. Hey, Silhouette, welcome. Peppermint schnapps. Yeah. Well, they add the flavor, like peach schnapps and stuff. They add the flavor to try to mask how strong the proof is of the alcohol, right? Pretty. Okay. I'm not able to drive this right now. No. But where there's like a light or something went. At some point there we go, the bulb. Ah. 161.3 kilohertz. Huh. I don't know what that means. Can't really find ignition key for the Mouvel. Okay. And I don't know where that is, so that's fantastic. I have no idea where that is. Oh, that's just... Okay. That's just for that. Really don't know where that would be. We don't have it in our inventory. We definitely don't have it in our inventory. We barely found the one key we needed to get in the cemetery previously, so... I'm going to put this... There, the pipe is full now. Okay. Oops. Okay. Anyway... Oh, right. This has the lights on as well. Let's turn the light off, actually, right now. Pretty sure I'm not going to find it now that the light's on. I don't think it's going to be a thing like, oh, if the light's on, then you'll see keys. Otherwise, you won't see them. I doubt it. But I don't know where the key would be. I would think in here, but maybe somebody took it and left to another building or something, and now it's not here. Really not sure what that means. The only two? Peppermint and peach, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There are some people who are like, you know, oh, it's great because it's fruity, but I mean, I've heard both. I've heard people say it's really gross. Like, disgustingly gross. And I don't actually know either way. Never had it myself. I've had fruity alcoholic drinks before, and those are not really that well disguised by the fruit flavor, to be honest. But, I mean, rotting, you know, fermentation, like that just, it tastes like fermentation. It doesn't taste like fruit. It tastes like fermentation. But if you have fruit as well, then it tastes like, you know, fermentation with, you know, a slight fruit flavor on top of it or mixed with it or whatever. But it doesn't change that it's gross, in my opinion. But I really don't know. Graveyard Church. That's directions to somewhere else, but it really doesn't. The bus is up there. That's when we arrived in the first place. Nothing over here, right? Yeah, nothing over here. Serpentini? Exhibition of new paintings. House by the bridge. Closed on Sundays. Invitation only. Okay. But that unfortunately still does not help us with the key. Unless he's the guy who owns the key. Doubtful. Oh, but you know what? They say it's Florina's Mouvel. So maybe we need to go talk to Florina again. Is she still at our place? Maybe. So we'll find out. Not a fan of having to look everywhere to make sure I'm not running up on trouble, but... Okay, let's close that. Is she upstairs still, or did she move? She's there. No, I still cannot talk to her. Okay, well, great. Where would the key to the Mouvel be? I can't ask her, huh? So she probably doesn't know. Otherwise, we would, I'm assuming, be able to talk to her to ask. Okay, give me like 3 or 4 minutes. I'm just gonna use the bathroom really fast. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Did they? Is that how you say serpentine in Finnish? Is serpentini? Serpentini? So, where was it that we said I wanted to look for the key, or did I even know? I don't remember if I even had an idea about where to look for the key. Got that. Hopefully she can be safe inside at least. Key to the Mouvelle. Yeah, where? Where would the key for it be? It's clearly not right where the Mouvelle is. Maybe in the barn down below here? Or maybe the barn up above, and I just didn't look at the time because I didn't know. Currently doesn't look like the monsters are active. Still keeping an eye out, but right now it does not seem like they're active. In here. There's just this, I don't even know, I called it a table, but I don't even know exactly what this is. It looks more like a workbench of some kind, not even a table, really. So see, we could hide in here if we want. This doesn't gather it, so I think we only are going to gather it via the Mouvelle truck once we have the key, of course. Which I think does mean, and this has it has steps. Doesn't really have a ramp. Maybe I'm never gathering it from here because it doesn't look like I can even drive close enough to get the truck within reasonable distance so I could put hay in it. I don't trust you, just so you know. Just FYI. I do not trust you in the slightest. I don't see key around anywhere. I heard like a metallic noise. Oh, maybe that's just me. Like the binoculars I have on my neck or whatever. Maybe. But I do not see a key. And no other posters or anything here either. Okay, so if not here, where else? What about this that burned the other day? Nothing around here, probably, right? I might need, and I might not be able to either, right? But I might need to go talk to Father. Get away from you. I don't like you. Jeremiah. Or Jeremias. Again, see if he maybe knows where the keys to the Mouvelle truck are. I could just wander for forever and try to find him, but there's also a certain chance that I won't be able to without triggering something like by talking to him. Because I did not, there I would have been previously over here, for example, to the graveyard. I never interacted with this or never noticed this before, at least until the shadow was there. So it's very possible because I'm pretty sure I looked at stuff around here. So I don't think I could interact with this until that shadow scene triggered. So it could be something like that with Father Jeremias or with some other thing. I interact with something else and then it gets me. Okay, see if we can get inside here. Is he in there? He is not. Probably because it's defiled. Okay, let's see if he's in the graveyard then. Father Jeremiah, do you have answers for me? Goodbye, Father. The Lord be with you. Okay, so nothing new with him. Okay. Yeah, didn't see anything by any of the graves either. So let me think. Probably want. Okay, if we searched, I didn't fully, I guess, but I'd been there before. So unless something new showed up, which is possible, but otherwise, I don't expect it will be in grandfather's house, which means it could be in the barn, possibly. The upper barn that burned. It's a possibility. So the truck's there, but no key. I'm going to search around the house first since we're here. Let me see if there happens to be something here that I did not see before because it activated or because I just missed it. We already analyzed that recently. Pictures. There we go. I don't think there's anything new in here, actually. I'm going to leave the lights off. I don't think it interferes. It's daytime, so I don't think it interferes at all. I don't need that anymore, so no new battery. Okay. There were 2. Apparently, we only needed the 1. Interesting. Maybe for later, we want to keep these closed. We already did the candle, so maybe... can I... There we go. Close that. Because if those things wander around again and they come across our vision, that could be bad, right? That could scare us, and I don't know what all it will do, but it might not be the best thing. Enough, there wasn't anything else new in there. Well, there wasn't anything new, but there also wasn't the battery. That noise is just saving, I believe. Yeah, it's still daytime. It didn't really do anything. Except save the game. Close that one as well. Okay, let's see. Put in the bed, right? I didn't see anything else when we did this. We had the thing with the nails we would sleep with, but I didn't see anything else on hooks or anything else while we were in the bed before, so probably not there. That's just shutting the door. This is very strange having this giant... It looks like it could be another bed potentially, but it never got finished or something. I don't know exactly. More frequency. Oh, that's just, yeah, that's just sitting down. I want to do that. So we could put stuff from our inventory there. I guess for keeping later. I don't think... I haven't died in this game yet, so maybe it's a thing. Maybe you lose. Oh, I know. Yeah. I know. No. Because I would need another bowl is the problem. Yeah, so see in my inventory, I have this, well, or cup, I guess, but I have this cup with coffee. I would need another cup. Then I could put one coffee here and I could put another in my inventory because I can only have one right now. I don't have anything to put this I've made this coffee, but I don't have anything to put it in, so... It looks like there's nothing down here that I missed. No key or anything. I don't think so. And I'm pretty sure there's nothing upstairs. I already looked before. Let's look in the study again, just in case. I don't imagine the move L key would be here, though. I would think the move L key would be in, you know, wherever somebody who owns it would be. Oh, that's all just that drawer. So we don't actually read this note, I guess. Then this moves, but it doesn't. So maybe the key is by the tunnel? Because this is going through the tunnel. Maybe. And that's apparently the route that the truck would take when we drive it to pick up the hay and such. Oh, you just showed me. Try to keep her as safe as we can, if that's even a thing. Okay, so the tunnel's just up here. We were not previously able to go through because there was no power. That may or may not have changed. Yeah, I think this door. So we have in the Move-L truck itself, we have a dial for adjusting radio frequency. So I think, and the fact that the visor, when you're sitting in the Move-L, the visor comes down and it has a note on it that says a frequency. I think that's what we use to then broadcast to this microphone, and then this will either open on its own, or more likely somebody will hear the frequency and then come and then let us go through to the other side, I would guess. But I do not yet, at least, see a key here. No. Can't imagine the key would be in my secret base, I guess. It's not really a hiding spot. That sounds like you're just very temporary. But it was more like a secret hideout. We're here. Let's go look really fast. I don't think I saw it there, though, before. Again, might have shown up since the time, though. That's always a possibility. Or is it not here? A little bit further down. We're actually maybe not here. Yeah, not here. Must be on the other. Yeah. I remember now. It's up above, not here. So I need to go across here and then along the ridge instead. Wherever the next one is. The next opportunity for that is. Since I did not know we would be missing a key, I probably also should take a look for that. So there's lookout point. Yeah, and the well. Yep, okay. See if there's a key here at all. Yeah, there are these masks also, and I have no idea what the significance of them is. Could just be a cultural thing, but it might also be a puzzle of some kind. I'm not sure. Or directly tied to the plot of this game, and not necessarily just Swiss culture in general. I was saying that earlier, so I'm not 100% sure, but this was funded by a developer or funded through the Swiss government. So I think this is a Swiss developer. So, although Serpentini is the Finnish way to say it, and it might only be Finnish, he might be a Finnish magician or something that traveled. But I think the setting for this, it seems like the setting for this is probably Switzerland, but I'm not completely sure. I love that this is this style, though. This artistic style. I think it's very, extremely artistic. I love it. No, nothing new here. Don't see. So, Rösterei Mundaun, yeah, coffee brand. But I don't. There's that wagon wheel, but I don't see any kind of key or anything. We go back up this way. I can't look at the wagon wheel from the side, right? Yeah, no. Okay, so I don't think there's a key here either. One more look over the area, but I don't, yeah. I don't think there's a key there. Okay, so there's no key there. Could be obviously several different places. I don't see anything in the water here, although that was extremely unlikely compared to other things that I had thought about as possibilities. But there's kind of the leave no stone unturned going through my head. So I figure while I'm passing by areas, I should check. Even though I think they're pretty unlikely to have the key. I don't think it's in our hideout either, but okay, here's a lookout. You can see what's going on in the area, but there's nothing. Kind of some very, very quiet music, but I don't think it's anything special except that obviously they play some music to give you more ambiance. Yeah, here. So this is our hideout. We already found previously something here. I don't even remember now. We found something. We have a limited number of matches. We go here. I only have 7 matches. So I don't want to just use them, even if this might end up being important later, but until we know that it is, I don't want to waste it there. I don't think there's anything else in here other than, and I don't remember what it was, but other than whatever it was we originally got from here. I think it was just more matches. I think it was like 3 more matches or something. But I do not see any kind of a key here, so I think this is not going to help right now either. The fact that we discovered this, I think probably means there's more than just matches there. We probably will use it at some point. Maybe light the candle and then see something on the wall or something. Maybe. But yeah, there might be enemies up here too. Because there was the barn that burned. This still has the hay drying on it. Since the one way down below lit and then darkness fell over the area, I fully expect at some point this will have a similar thing happen. But could be. Yeah. I don't know. I actually don't know pretty much anything about the development team. I'm very impressed with the art style, and the gameplay is Yeah, I mean, it's reasonable. It's nothing super special. It's just kind of normal, which is fine. Doesn't need to be. I mean, gameplay that works, you just keep using what works. Why invent something new unless you need something new, right? So I think it's fine. The story is interesting. There's this curse that apparently has fallen upon the valley here, and doesn't seem like anybody is safe. I mean, the church got desecrated. Our grandfather was burned alive in the barn. Obviously, whomever is angry with him isn't playing around. Whatever force decides it doesn't like him. It's not way over here, right? Yeah, there's no key here either, of course. Did not expect there to be one, but... So, we haven't gone inside the barn here yet, even though it's burned. So let's do that really fast just to see.
Requiescat in pace. Ruausa in pace. Sjos bail bodel tot vat cum meuletin de scola.
That's right. That's Latin for rest in peace, correct. Requiescat. Yeah, so these are horses, a couple of horses that died in when the barn burned. And we go in here. And this is our grandfather. I will find a way to lift this curse, Grandpa. This was our grandfather. He's, I mean, I think burned alive. It looks like it, but maybe there's a way to save him. I suppose it's possible. I don't know. I have my doubts, but it's possible. So he had a stove out here also, interestingly. It's not like unrealistic or anything, but it is interesting that he felt, I guess he spent enough time out here that he felt he needed another stove as well. I don't see anything in these. Just empty doors. And a place where you could, of course, boil water or whatever. I don't see anything like a key. See, this is what I'm talking about. See his hand? His left hand? It looks all charred or something. Because there was another scene earlier, like a cut scene, where his hand, his right hand was showing, and it did not look like that in the slightest. So he's got a damaged left hand, I guess. Okay, seriously, where is the... Okay. Key should be around somewhere, and I have no idea. Let's go back to the where the Mouvelle itself is. I might have missed it. Obviously, I missed it somewhere. Still not seeing it. What is this? Yeah, it's the drawing. That's right. That's the child's drawing of the monsters. I'm not seeing a key, though. Down here. It's on the ground and I missed it. If I crouch, am I going to see it now? Oh, yeah. If you hit run, he stops crouching, which makes sense. Nobody runs crouched, really, that I have seen. I mean, other than, like, rando people who specifically... I want to be able to run while I'm crouched, so I'm going to learn how to do it, or whatever. But generally, normal people don't run crouched. Well... Don't know.
Kilohertz.
Kilohertz, a radio frequency. Yeah, we already looked at that previously.
Frequenze da radio.
That's fine. Still doesn't help me with the key, though. I mean, I still don't have the key. So...
Qua hai le frequenze sul zero.
This is the frequency from the note. Did I... Let's see. Go to this side. Did I look and see if the key might be... There's that, but that just climbs in the truck, I think. Yeah, that climbs in the truck. Don't do that. Okay. Is that again gonna climb in the truck? Yeah. Okay. There is no key here. Why ever should I fear? Okay, I don't... Yeah, so that's what I was saying, Faux Foxes. The one showed that missing, the one inside Grandpa's house. But here, of course, you have it. Good old days. Got to say, this channel seems to have the best mix of content I've seen. I'm at least mildly interested in every game you've been playing. Oh, cool. I'm glad you've enjoyed what I've played, at least some. Appreciate it, man. Hopefully you continue to enjoy stuff. If you have suggestions, I'm open. I don't promise I'll get to them anytime soon, like in any kind of a timely manner. I'm kind of terrible at getting to stuff that I've already kind of promised I would play, but I am open to it, and I will plan on playing a lot of stuff in the future. I just, takes me some time to get to it. Not only time to play through stuff while I'm on YouTube, but just generally, oh, there's this. I didn't look in here. That's right. But also there's real life. And so, sometimes real life stuff just takes my time, and I really have chance to do some of the other series that I would like. Same dream again. Trapped in a black chamber deep underground. No windows, no doors. Yeah, but would the black chamber underground be your hideout? Because you have that hideout that has no windows or doors, and it's somewhat underground. It's not deep, but it's somewhat underground. Not seeing any key at all here. Can't really see without that on, but I'll just, in the future, I'll turn it on when I want to go through. Okay. So not there. Check around the whole outside here, but I don't think there was anything that I saw. Leave that on for when it gets dark. Yeah. Pretty much the life of a gamer. There are way too many games developed, way too little time to play them all. Yep. There are some games that I'm not interested in playing, of course, but even with that, there are so many games I am interested in playing that I just don't have enough time yet. No key to any of that either. Okay, so where in the crap am I supposed to find the key? Let's see, did I go around this way? Can I get up there? Although I don't really want to go see hi to the monster, but maybe I'm supposed to get up more? There's that guy. Already been to that barn over there. Light it on fire. I could. When they're not animated, I could light it on fire. But again, I only have 7 matches. Seems like probably, I don't know about probably, but possibly at least a waste of my resources. If I could light a torch, and the torch would stay lit long enough, I could go around from pile of hay to pile of hay, that'd be different. But must be missing something. What is... Well, I thought I saw a window up there, but I guess not. It was just the knot of the wood. Knot as in K-N-O-T, right? Gather hay. Apparently, I've not investigated Grandpa's study enough. Because it wasn't crossed out. Okay, maybe that's what the next thing... Maybe that's... Let me talk actual English here. Give me one sec. Brain work. Okay. Maybe that is the next thing we really should be focusing on, is continuing or completing the investigation into our grandfather's study. And maybe he has something in there that we've missed that will tell us where the key is, or we'll actually find the key there. And Fleuren is still there, so I feel like maybe she's there because we're not finished here. Something was... What was... Something to the hand. Is that... Does nothing. That must be because we put the battery in and it's just not gotten rid of the prompt for that. These honey pots are empty. Okay, so it's not going to give me an option to grab one, although it would show an inventory symbol anyway and not the examination symbol, so I guess that makes sense. I feel something stirring on the summit. Something stirring on the summit. Which way is that? That's out this way. So out from our door here. Yeah, so something's stirring there. I don't think that means that's where we need to search or anything like that right now. That's just kind of where the storm is coming from, I think. Where the danger might be. Was there a key here that I missed? I saw paper before. Okay, that's just that again. It doesn't... Same thing. Okay. Older and low budget RPGs. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I played the first two Gothic games. And I played the first Witcher game. I still need to play Witcher 2 and then Witcher 3, of course, but Witcher 2. And then the plan after Witcher 2 is Gothic 3 and then Witcher 3. So I still need to get through all of that. That's going to be quite some time, of course. Did that do anything to anything in the room? And okay, there we go. No. No key. Bring it over to this side. Doesn't give me the option to examine it more closely. Hmm. And we can't talk to her, right? Still? Yeah, I don't have any option to try to talk to her. I already got the stops from here earlier. There was only the bottles plus that. We've already done this other stuff previously. Hmm. The colony. So basically, what do you call it? Some fictional work, short story or novel or whatever that. Can I not? Plus that, close that, close that. That. Sit. But it's just, yeah, just sitting. Nothing else new. What is, if I look at this? So just some kids playing, nothing. I don't see any clues for any kind of key or anything. So looks like Honey is in the opposite direction from the church and the graveyard. It's in the same direction as the bridge, which makes sense, I guess. Down. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's really much here in terms of helping out to find the key or anything. Man, I don't know. Okay. Let's... What have I not yet done? It's not like underneath here or anything, right? Whoops. It's on the wall. No. We were making really good progress until I got stuck on the key. I can't figure out how to get... Because I believe I need the Movell, probably at least. I need the Movell as well to get through the tunnel using that frequency. I left that frequency on, I'm pretty sure, right? Let me double check. If I left the frequency for the Movell or the radio tuned to that frequency on the Movell, if I left that on, maybe that gate will have opened, but I don't think so. I feel like you need to be basically beside the gate with that frequency playing. Yeah, the radio is definitely on still. Gothic 3. First Gothic game I played and the last one we finished. Gothic was Elix Formula. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know fully what to expect with it. I have been told a few things about it, that they felt it in many ways departed somewhat from the Gothic traditional formula and such, but that doesn't mean that it isn't something I would want to play. From what I've heard, it's definitely something that people want me to play. So yeah, this didn't open like I suspected. I'm pretty sure you have to come closer with the truck to get that. Check the church. I guess I haven't actually really checked the church. I went back, saw that Father Jeremias wasn't there, and pretty much went to the graveyard, right? So maybe... Yeah, see, the steeple has gotten all... I don't even know. Maybe not. Yeah, see, it looks like it's crooked, though. All warped and stuff. Probably just like the rest of the church. Let me see if there's anything around the outside of the church. I don't think so. But... yeah. Go inside the defiled church and see if we can find anything here. I suspect we will not. But... so far, nothing. See, there are all these symbols or drawings or whatever of defilement here, but no actual thing with which to interact. So... okay. Living up in the mountains is cool. My father's place is somewhat like that. He lives up in the mountains. One of the higher peaks in the mountain range where he lives too. So he can look out. It's not quite the same as this where you see the fog and stuff as often, but you can. He's kind of, it's not like a mountain peak. It's kind of like this area is, or it's just like more like a plateau with several different risings and fallings of different stuff. Yeah, he didn't have anything to say to us when we came back after that initial conversation in the graveyard. He was just kind of like, well, just sitting there like he is, and we said goodbye. So, like, that doesn't... help, obviously. Let me think. What have we not done yet? We have the goat head we're supposed to give, but isn't he? He's like, I don't even know. I think he's through the tunnel or something, though. We can't ask him anything more. We just say goodbye. And then he says, you know, blessings of the Lord upon you, effectively. Good. There we go. Nothing up here except just looking out over where people would walk, right? Yeah. Doesn't really help. Did I already check where this had burned before? Maybe there's something around here that I missed? I wouldn't think so, but maybe. I mean, why would the key to the truck randomly be over here? But it's possible. It's always possible. Can I go inside you? Find a key anywhere? No? This is... really got me stumped. I honestly have zero idea where I'm supposed to find the key. There's nothing that even remotely hints at it. I already tried all over the truck. Did not find anything new accessible that would then show me suddenly, oh, you found the key. Have I tried? I thought I've tried all the places, the different locales. So I tried here. Let's do this. So I tried this. Right, that's a barn. I tried there, but did not find anything there. I tried up above, burned out barn and the hay drying rack. Tried Grandpa's place over there. Tried the well or whatever plus the barn up there. I tried our hideout over there. Tried the tunnel entrance there. Tried the church and the graveyard. Just trying to take stock of things and see if there's something I've missed. I'm going to put on this, I think, is how I'm going to see down there. So that I can examine. Just tried that drying rack there. And that barn. Already tried that before. I really don't know where else there is to try. I swear I've already looked through everything. But obviously I've not, because otherwise I would have the key and we'd be moving forward. I wonder if I have to burn one of these piles or something. That seems like unintuitive, though. I mean, obviously it's a possibility that has occurred to me, but it doesn't seem intuitive that you would need to. And since you're limited on number of matches, it seems like that would discourage players from doing that because they'd feel like I'm wasting all my matches. Farmers doing their work and days long gone. That's not going to help with the key to a truck, though. It's not going to give me a clue on that, I don't think. So the truck is missing from this. That doesn't help. All it is on other posters, there's a truck here, like angled, because the ground is angled. That's literally all the other posters show. So how does that help me with the key? Where is it? Show me the light. Oh, it was off already. Okay. Bit of a waste, but whatever. Waste of time trying to find that. Yeah, see? So they saw the monster, I think. Trying to figure out where this is. Looks like a couple of entrances on the side. I don't know of any buildings that we've got here that have two entrances on the same side or two ground level windows, if that's what those are. Certainly worth giving a chance if you're all interested in open world RPGs one in Gothic storyline. Yeah, I definitely plan to play it. Whenever I get stuck in a game like this, I wonder what the developer logic was to make perfect sense to them. Oh, sure, absolutely, it makes sense to them. That's you're not gonna, because my YouTube name is Zexorweglis. You're not gonna know anything by my actual name, which I'm not gonna provide just for security reasons. I like to keep that anonymous. But in real life, I write stories. I've written short stories and stuff, and if I've written something and I'm thinking it makes sense, that very often does not pair with what other people think. So I'm all the time asking people to read what I've written and give me opinion. Well, all the time, I don't mean like every day or anything, but anyway, I often am asking them to give me opinions to see if what I'm thinking is what they're thinking or if it just is something else. Do I turn this to the same frequency, maybe? That's off. That's on at the lower frequency, I think. I don't know if that's important to do, but yeah, I really don't know where I'm supposed to find the key. Okay, let me take stock of what I've obviously not done. Have I looked more closely at this or something? No. I could look at one of the completed Mouvel posters, see if there's something there that I didn't notice. Could have a clue. Since the one in Grandpa's house is missing the truck, maybe this one has something that will give me an idea about the key. Not really. It just has the truck. Doesn't really give me...
Muvel, da casa sin sponde staises.
At home in steep terrain.
Muvel, da casa
yes, that's the
sin
same.
sponde staises.
Let's turn that off. There's no reason to have that on right now. Well, I mean, it's electricity. Probably doesn't get used up or anything in game mechanics, so I could probably leave it on because I doubt it hurts anything to leave it on for very long. Unless you're playing a game like, Outlast or something, batteries generally don't really factor into game mechanics. Other than maybe you need batteries for this to work, but once you have it working, usually the batteries don't drain. There are some other games, not just Outlast, where that happens, but puzzles seem especially tough to write since it has to be logical enough someone else can figure it out. Not so obviously isn't a challenge. Yeah, the problem in this particular case is I do not see anything that would hint at how I'm supposed to find that, right? So go all the way back to the beginning. Here's my list of tasks. So find honey, I believe, is on the other side of the tunnel. Gather hay with the Muvel truck. So we have to get the truck running in order to gather hay, I think, right? Investigate Grandpa's study. I swear I've already done that. I mean, I've been everywhere that I could think of. And then find the ignition key for the Muvel. For the Muvel. But the thing is, I find the key doesn't tell me anything except that this is my task. It keeps running. Okay, so that's apparently from here he can see out on the summit through the window. Ceiling? Probably not. I have not looked at the ceiling really. Yeah, nothing here. As expected, nothing really here. See, she pointed me in the direction. I'm surprised she didn't say something about where I could find the key or anything. Even crouching down, I can't talk to her. I don't see any clue in that. We go outside. I don't even know. Yeah, up there. Be the peak. The two peaks. But go up in that direction. It's gonna go back up to Grandpa's burnt barn, I think. Nothing on the wall or anything, right? Yeah. Nothing. It's cool to be able to look out here, but it doesn't give me any clues about keys at all. Nothing along the stone fence. I tried on the lower one. Maybe it was this one, but I don't think you can really go up this much. Yeah, that's about as far as you can go. I think it was this one. Probably the same on all of these. I don't imagine we're supposed to go to the top. And if you were supposed to, like, it seems pretty unintuitive. Like, go up this to go find the key. Like, why would you think that that's... Why would that be your calculation? Painting of the burning barn is gone. I must find it and its creator, yeah. Because that's all, even from the backside, it's the same. Excuse me. Sort of get a bit of a frog in my throat. What does that sound? Do I slide, I guess? I guess I slid or something. Trying here again, but I don't think I saw anything when I was here before. Not in terms of a key or anything, at least. So you can open and close these doors. Potentially to put fuel in there or something. There's no interaction as far as accessing an item that might be hidden inside. Get through? No. It's not gonna let me through at all. Let's go to the other side. There. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get through those windows. If that goes like that, can I get through here? No. One more time. Yeah, no, it's definitely not gonna let me through. I cannot get past these horse corpses. I don't know that I'm supposed to ever get in there anyway. Maybe. But I'm not seeing a way to do so. So I have my doubts. Nope. I don't know. I'm not seeing a key there at all. Yeah, this one's got me stumped. I really don't know. Already looked on the outside of this, right? Yeah, it's just closing the door. Or the gate. It's not the door, but the gate. The only prompts I'm getting as I go through this, the symbols I'm seeing are the fire symbol, like light those on fire, which probably does not help. Okay, I really don't think this is a thing, but I am going to try to light this on fire and see what happens. Don't worry, burnt hay will reappear after some time. Wonder how long before it burns away. Is it just gonna take a long time? Do I have to like go away and come back or something? I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to stand in it. Obviously, doesn't seem like it's even burning it away. So I don't even know what that's about. Lit it on fire, great, but it doesn't burn away in any reasonable amount of time. I either have to wait for quite a while, or I have to trigger some events or something before I will see that disappear. That's just gonna put me inside there again. See, when I go in here, I already did this. I already looked up here before. Doesn't show a key. Yeah, on this backside, no. Yeah, I don't see anything there either. Can I? Oh, is this gonna do a glove box or is it something else? They're gonna just crawl in. That's just going inside again, yeah. So that's not. I love how the prompt is like, "Don't worry, the burnt hay will show up again later." Uh, why do you think I wouldn't be worried about that? The hay becomes the monsters. Shouldn't I be worried about that? No kind of key. Another thing I don't understand are these piles of hay just demon spirits that have been summoned by the dark force old man something or other, or are these villagers that were cursed and turned into piles of hay or something? Really hard to say. Yeah, I don't know. I've not really done anything since the last time I saved. I don't think, except wander around. Am I going to reveal something by burning this stuff? I doubt it. I could try. What happens if I just like that? So I'm going to spread first of all. Yeah, it did. Okay, good. If it burns enough of the hay, maybe if that burns away, then something will be revealed. I have my doubts. But I figure it doesn't hurt to... Doesn't really hurt, I should say, to try it out and see what happens. So I guess we come back after a certain amount of time. I don't really think this is going to reveal anything more. This stuff here, I doubt that's helpful. I don't know. I really don't know. She's still just chilling, right? Yeah, of course she is. That's not doing anything. What do you think I'm interacting with when you do this? Maybe it's the prompt from the chair and it's just too big of an area or something, so it prompts me when I'm way over there. Maybe. Can't go there. What a bizarre lock, yeah. We'll open those at some point, I am pretty sure, right? But not right now. Yeah, I don't. It's problematic at best, trying to figure this out. And just nothing to go off of to go, oh, obviously the next clue is, you know, the witch's blood at midnight or something. There's none of that kind of stuff, right? It's just pretty much go find the key. Okay. Is there a rock I'm supposed to turn over that I've just not found up to this point or something? I don't understand what you're expecting of me. Yeah, and see all this burned, quote unquote burned, but it didn't do anything. And I could just light it on fire again if I wanted. It's just pointless. Well, shoot, I don't know. We made a decent amount of progress, but we got not we, you guys may have already figured it out. I have no idea, but I got kind of hung up on that particular thing, finding the key. Just can't do it. All right, well, like I said, I'd saved it not too long ago, so I'm not going to worry about it. We'll just go ahead and call it quits for now. So, I will be streaming again next weekend. I should also have some stuff. I haven't really done it. Been doing a good job with it. But I did the next recording of my playthrough of Elix in Chapter 4. Another game where I'm kind of stuck right now. But I did do a recording of that. And I have a vlog that I've recorded now. Some of the information on the vlog is old, so I'm going to have to actually re-record it. But anyway, I should get both of those hopefully up tomorrow is the goal. To get both the vlog and Elix up tomorrow. And then I'll start regularly uploading again this week. I've been really just not focusing on that. And I really need to if I don't want pretty much no content to show up on my channel other than streams. So anyway, so that's where we'll leave things for now. That is not the correct music. Let me load the correct music. Here we go. This is the one. Okay. All right. So thanks for joining me, everybody. I appreciate it. And like I said, we'll just continue more this coming weekend, and I'll have some other stuff that I'll upload in the meantime. Thanks for watching. I know I say that. I hope it's true. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.